First Federal of Lenawee, your family financial center and equal housing lender.
And now here's Randy Salisbury with an update on what's going on in the Britain playoffs at halftime. Randy, how do things look?
Things are going good here, Doug. Halftime score is Britain 24, Peck 8. Britain scored 3 touchdowns in about the last 2 minutes of the first half to jump out in front of Peck by the score of 24-8 at halftime, Doug.
All right, we'll look forward to the final score.
Thank you.
Thanks, Randy.
Deckerville at the opening kickoff has it 1st and 10 at their own 36, and here's a pass to the tight end complete for a 15-yard gain to the Clinton 49-yard line. Deckerville will have it 1st and 10. Stevens, I believe. And congratulations to the Britain Tories, who are leading at halftime.
We understand, 24-8, and that's good news. And right now, the Clinton Redskins are on top 8-3 here at halftime, just getting underway in the second half. They have it 1st and 10 at the Redskin 49-yard line. They come out with a wing to the short side of the field, 2 tight ends. Kortuzniak back to pass. Now on the delayed draw, he hands to Wolf, looking to run wide. And he's going to be brought down. Roberts in on the stop, brings him down for a 2-yard gain to the 47-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Now Wolf trying to give a straight arm there, and Roberts would have none of that and fought it off and did a good job bringing the ball carrier down here to bring up a 2nd down and 8 to go. The ball at the Redskin 47-yard line, just underway here, action in the second half. This time Wolf is on the wing to the wide side of the field. Backs are split. Kortuzniak on the give to the second man. On the counter, breaks the tackle. He's to the 40. He's got the first down to about the 38-yard line. On the carry, that was Ben Kortuzniak. His first carry of the ball game. He goes from the 47. They're going to spot it at the 38. A 9-yard pickup and a first down. Now it looks like maybe Deckerville came out a little fired up. Probably got chewed on a little bit by their coach at halftime, and they're coming out playing some inspired play right now. Again, Wolf is on the wing to the wide side. 1st and 10 from the Clinton 38. Kortuzniak is going to be stopped right in the backfield. And again, that was Bob Achua stacking up that play, and Arnold bringing the carrier down for a loss on the play. That was Perelski. He's going to lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. Yeah, they did a good job that time fighting through their blocks and meeting the ball carrier head on and gang tackling him on that play. And the Redskins are doing a good job of gang tackling this afternoon. Arnold got the credit for the tackle, but it was Ochoa who stopped it up. It'll be 2nd and 11. Again, the wing to the wide side. Back to pass for Tuzniak, looking for Cleveland in the flat, getting some pressure. He's going to be sacked. A big sack. In there for Clinton on the play. Looked like it was Jim Chapp. Great job. So that's going to bring it back from the 39. The loss is all the way back into Clinton territory. That gain goes from a 14-yard loss, and it'll bring up 3rd down now at about 25. Yeah, that you look down at the other end of the field and find out where they have to go for a first down. Looks like a long, long way right now, so the Clinton defense has come back here. Kortuzniak with 2 tight ends, and here comes the wide pitch, and they go in the reverse. Here's Cleveland with the ball, looking to get some running room. He's going to be brought down. In on the stop, Randy Keefe, along with Torrey Choquette. They're going to bring him down for a loss of another 6 yards, 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down and a long way to go, 30. I'll tell you what, Keefe came up with a great play there, but you got to give credit to the entire Clinton team because, as I said a few moments ago, Deckerville came out and looked like they were ready to run it down their throats. And Clinton defense got stingy that time, and ever since that time, they've regained the momentum of the football. So bring up a punting situation for the Eagles. Perelski will punt from the 43, and there's the kick, a good spiraling kick. Housewright has it at the 20, 25, to the 30, finally run out of bounds at the 34-yard line, so the Redskins will have it there. 1st and 10. Punt traveling 37 yards. First and 10 at their own 33-yard line for the Clinton Redskins. Clinton breaks out. Housewright comes wide to the right side. Arnold's in the slot, the short side of the field. Eye in the backfield. Goodman. Roberts is the tailback. He gets the call off right tackle. Breaks the tackle. Gets it to the 35. Gains a couple before he's brought down. That'll bring up a second down. And 8 yards to go for the Redskins.
After we run his game, it'll be second and 9 from the 35-yard line.
Second down now. Just underway here. Clinton's first possession of the third quarter, and they lead it by the score of 8-3. Roberts on the wing to the wide side. Arnold in the slot goes in motion to the wide side, and they give it to him. Now here's Roberts on the wing. On the comeback. He's to the 40, the 30, 45, midfield, the 45, the 40, all the way down to the 35-yard line. A 30-yard pickup and a first down for the Redskins.
And running interference for him down there was Matt Peterson doing a good job. A little trick play there that time. Worked really well for the Clinton Redskins. And again, they are marching down the field from our left to our right. Looking good.
That was a wing-back reverse that time. This time they have a slot to the short side. Arnold in the slot. Roberts is on the wing. Arnold in motion to the wide side. They'll get it off to Goodman, and he runs into a man, breaks the tackle, gets it inside the 35 to the 34. He gets a yard. Cleveland on the stop for Deckerville. So we're going to give him a yard and call it second down and 9 yards to go now from the 34-yard line of Deckerville. 6:23 to play in the third quarter. It's Clinton 8 and Deckerville 3. This time it's Patterson going out wide to the right side. Arnold in the slot. Roberts on the wing to the left side. Unbalanced line this time to the short side to give it off to Roberts. He tries to muscle his way ahead off tackle. They're going to wedge him down to about the 31-yard line. He gets about 3. We'll call it third down and 6 yards to go now. That time Clinton came out with an unbalanced line to the short side. Had a lot of blocking over there, but Deckerville did a pretty good job of stacking it up.
That's right. The going was pretty tough that time. Richard Hamel in on the stop for Deckerville.
Third down and 6 and a wishbone this time. They give it off. No, here comes the pitch back to Arnold. He's trying to get some running room, and he's going to be brought down. A good open field tackle by Fortuzniak, the quarterback. And he brings Arnold down for a loss on the play of about a yard. That'll bring up fourth down and about 7 yards to go now for the Redskins. The ball is on the 32-yard line. And I think, well, Choquette's going in, replacing Feldkamp. So apparently the Redskins are going to bring on the punting unit. They got the punting unit on from the 32-yard line. The snap goes back to Choquette, and he kicks it away end over end, and it's going to roll into the end zone. So they're only going to gain 12 yards in field position. I'm a little surprised by the call.
Yeah, I am too a little bit. Probably because of the time of game that it is, I suppose. If it was a little later in the ball game, you might go for it. But playing a little conservative this time, and we'll see if it comes up smelling up roses for the Clinton Redskins.
So Deckerville has it first and 10 from the 20. They tried to pin him back deep in their own zone, but they didn't get the roll, and it goes into the end zone. So Deckerville has it first and 10. They've got Wolf on the wing to the right side. Backs are split in the backfield. Fortuzniak giving to the second man. He gets out to the 24-yard line on the carry. And that was Fortuzniak as Shearhart making the stop. That was Ben Fortuzniak. He picks up 4 yards. It'll be second and 6.
I hope you like saying the word Fortuzniak because it's I got a couple guys by that name.
Deckerville again comes out. They've got Wolf on the wing to the wide side. Back split. Here comes the pitch back. Flag goes down as the pitch went back to Peruski. We got a penalty on Deckerville. Procedure call, their second penalty for 10 yards. Stay tuned with us. We'll try and keep you updated on that Britain situation. That's a kind of a surprise. As Britain, the first team in the history of the Michigan high school football playoffs to get in with a losing record, is shocking Peck here at halftime, 24-8. The Tories on top. See if they can maintain that in the second half. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Second down and 11 yards to go now. Fortuzniak straight back to pass, trying to set up the screen. He's going to be sacked. Keefe has got him way back in the 5-yard line. That's his second big sack by Keefe in the ball game. Might have been a screen play. They're going to mark it at the 6. So from the 19 back to the 6, they'll lose 13 yards on that carry and bring up a third down now, and a long, long way to go. Third down. 23. They've got to get all the way out to the 30-yard line for a first down. The ball is at the 7. Wolf on the wing to the wide side. Backs are split. Fortuzniak with a halfback pass. He's looking for the tight end deep. Here goes the long pass. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Housewright, but it goes incomplete. Intended out there for Richard Hamill. They want a flag. Well, the Deckerville coach upset that he get a pass interference call on the play. A la Bo Schembechler on the far sides over there, doing everything but throwing his headphone, I suppose. There were a few bodies on the ground, but no call. Well, they got kind of tangled up with one another, and it's got to be, the official has to read it as an intentional type of an interference play, and I don't think he was going to get the call there. So now Deckerville will have to kick it away from the 6-yard line as that pass goes incomplete. Fourth down, and they'll have to punt from the 6. Flag is down, and the kick is away. Arnold takes it at the 45 to the 40, the 35, the 30, another flag down, the 25. So we've got a flag down at the line of scrimmage and another on the run back. So we're going to have to wait to see what this is all about. It could be offsetting penalties. We might wind up with another punt on this play. It's an illegal procedure against Deckerville. And we've also got a flag on the run back. That's a good ball. Clipping against Clinton on the run back. I think we're going to get another punt. But they're talking to Goodman, the Clinton captain. And apparently they're going to give them a choice, either force another punt or Clinton can take. I don't see how they have that option. If there's 2 penalties, I don't see how there could be any option. Why they're even talking to the Clinton captain.
Don't normally do that. Because that may have been a spot.
Right, that might have been a spot. Don't do that.
Doesn't make sense. Don't be a nice. So it's going to be a walk-off. Half the distance to the goal. So apparently it was a dead ball foul on the punt. And they'll have to kick it again. There's no option. That's their third penalty for 13 yards on Deckerville. The ball's on the 3, and Peruski will kick it again away once again. Arnold and back deep to receive along with Housewright. Deckerville calling a timeout. They're offsetting penalties, so there is no penalty. Fourth down again. And they move it back to the 6, and we'll kick it again. That one took a while to get resolved, and now we're set, ostensibly, to go once again. Here goes the kick back. Pressure by Clinton, but a good kick. Houseworth steals it at the 43 to the 40, the 35, the 30, still at his feet to the 25, the 20, the 15. He's finally knocked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. The punt travels 37 yards. But we'll see where they mark the ball at. They're going to mark the ball at the 13 at the 30-yard return. And Clinton has it first and 10 at the 13-yard line. Well, we said we'd see if Clinton would come up smelling like roses, and apparently they are. Good job that time, and Shearhart throwing a great block out there to Springhouse right. First and 10 from the 13. Arnold in motion from the slot to the wide side, takes the handle, off tackle, he's to the 10, to the outside, the 5, touchdown Clinton! Oh, they got great blocking off left tackle that time as they sent Arnold in motion from the right side from his flat position, and they just handed it off to him. Good blocks by the tackle and end, a good block, lead block by Goodman, the fullback, and Arnold had clear ceiling, 13 yards for the touchdown. Let's give credit to that Clinton line. Bart Kirk, along with Randy Keefe, Baker, Shearhart, all those guys doing a great job. Shielman and Jason Hafe, all of them doing a great job that time, doing their blocking and sustaining the blocks, and a good job that time by the Clinton Redskin line. Choquette to try the point, snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 2 minutes, 17 seconds to play in the third quarter, time out of the field to score. It's Clinton 15, Deckerville 3. We'll be back with a Redskin kickoff right after this timeout.
Adrian Physical Therapy, located at 1390 West Long Street, features a specialized area dedicated to caring for the injured worker, helping anybody hurt on the job to return to work quickly and safely. Registered physical therapists Jamie Krebs and Steve Fulton offer you over 20 years of experience in the field of injury rehabilitation. Their goal is to get you back to work as soon as possible, but without risk. The proper care and treatment of your injury is the most important thing, and you won't be sent back to work until you're ready. If you suffer a work-related injury, ask your physician about Adrian Physical Therapy.
This is WLEN and Adrian. Knapp Motors time is 2:56.
The complete GM line is available from Dave Knapp, serving Lenawee County with 2 locations in Adrian and Blissfield.
Okay, back we are here at Clinton High School, and the Redskins have opened up a little breathing room here in the third quarter by a score of 15-3 now. They lead the Eagles, and here they come with the kickoff right now. Choquette will kick it away for the Clinton. Here's the boot, end over end. Cleveland has to go down on one knee at the 15-yard line to field it, so he's down right at the 15. And that's where Deckerville will have it, first and 10 at the 15. Well, that touchdown drive was Mr. Arnold all the way. He set it up with a 30-yard punt return down to the 13-yard line. Then on the first play, he goes in for the touchdown. So a 13-yard drive in one play, and the Redskins now leading at 15-3. 2:16 to play in the third quarter. Arnold and Roberts and Philcamp all doing a great job, and Goodman as well, picking up the slack by the leading rusher for the Redskins, Williams, who did not rest for the game because of an injury. Wing to the right side, back to pass. Fortuzniak getting pressured, he gets it off, and it's caught. Nice reception as Houseware really whacked him. That was a tight end on the reception. Tom Stevens. And a good catch out to the 31-yard line, a pickup of 16. Now it's a pickup to the 26-yard line, I should say, and a pickup of 11 and a first down. Yeah, Housewright for the Redskins puts a hit on him and timed it just right, and Stevens did a good job of holding on to the football for the Deckerville Eagles. First and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Stevens comes out wide to the left side. Now they'll put Wolf in the slot left. Fortuzniak, and he'll give it back to the second man off right tackle, breaks the tackle across the 30-yard line out to about the 33, where he is gang tackled, and on the stop for Clinton was Sargent, also Kirk. Pickup of about 7. Fortuzniak was, Perelski the ball carrier. Pickup of 7, it'll be second down and 3. Perelski now with just 15 yards on 6 carries, as Deckerville has not been able to move the football on the ground against this Redskin defense. slot left, the wide side of the field. Fortuzniak gives it off again to his brother, I believe. The other Fortuzniak. And he gets it out to the 35-yard line is where they'll mark it. Pickup of 2. And that'll bring up third down and a yard to go. Clock moving now, under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Deckerville comes out of the slot to the right side. Again, Wolf is in that slot. That's the short side of the field. Fortuzniak gives it to the second man, breaks the tackle. He's got the first down on the carry. That was Wolf. Goodman on the stop, but it's a pickup of 3 and a first down. 13 seconds. So we may not get another playoff before the end of the quarter. No, they will not get another playoff. That's going to end the third quarter of play here from Clinton. With the score, it's Clinton 15, Deckerville 3. We'll be back with a final quarter of action right after this timeout.
Get warm and comfortable fast. You can do it with the Comfort Plus or Ultra Comfort Ceramic Furnace from Atlas True Value Hardware Store in Clinton. Advanced ceramic technology instantly brings you safe, economical heat in a compact unit. These ceramic furnaces are safer than conventional electric or kerosene heaters. There are no dangerous red-hot coils, flames, combustible fuels, or odors. Get the Comfort Plus or choose the Deluxe Ultra Comfort Ceramic Furnace at Atlas True Value Hardware Store in Clinton.
Well, 12 more minutes to go in this contest at Wagner Field and Clinton, and the Redskins are trying to hold on. 15-3 they lead. And we'd like to thank our sponsors for making the broadcast possible, including the Kucher-Ochelak Funeral Home and Hardwoods of Michigan. First play of the fourth quarter, a fumble. Scramble for the ball. That's the first fumble of the game by Deckerville, and they do make the recovery. They're going to wind up picking up a yard to the 39-yard line. So Wolf falls on the loose ball, gains a yard. Second down, 9 yards to go. Deckerville needing to get some offense now, as they've been limited unofficially to just 62 yards in total offense so far in the ballgame. And they're going to have to score twice here to take the lead away from the Redskins. Redskins looking pretty well in control right now. Stevens wide to the left side, Wolf in the slot left. Back to pass for Tuzniak, and he gets it out. Wolf. I don't know if it was a completed pass or not. Apparently it was. It's going to be for negative yardage. Wolf makes the reception. He's going to lose 2 on the completion. It'll bring up a third down now. And 11 yards to go. So they're going to mark it. They'll call it the 38, make it third down and 10. As Cleland comes out wide to the right side. He's the only wide out. 2 tight ends and the backs are split. Here comes the pitch back. Wolf makes the reverse. Looking for running room wide. He's going to gain a few yards, but he's going to be brought down. Sargent on the stop for Clinton along with Champ. From the 38, they'll mark it at the 42, a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th and 6. Deckerville having to bring on their punting unit from their own 42-yard line. It could be that they're going to go for it here. No, Borowski's back to kick the ball away. But Clinton doesn't have anyone back to receive. They're not buying it. Snap goes back to Borowski, and it is a fake. Goes over the middle, incomplete. Redskins didn't believe it. They didn't send anyone back into deep punt coverage to receive the kick. It was intended for Hamill. It was Sargent on the coverage for Clinton. And the Redskins will take over on downs. First and 10 at the Deckerville 42-yard line. Must be kind of a funny feeling to go back knowing you're going to fake a punt and not see the other team buying it one bit. That's what Deckerville felt right there. Housewright goes out wide to the right side. Arnold's in the slot. That's the wide side of the field. Roberts on the wing to the left. He goes in motion to the wide side. They hand it off to him. Now here comes the counter back to Arnold. He's to the 35, the 30, the 25. Oh! That was kind of a broken play on the... It didn't come off clean that time. It's the same play that Arnold scored the touchdown on, the last Clinton touchdown on that slot reverse. Didn't go off clean that time, but Deckerville couldn't pick it up, and he got a big gainer out of it. Well, that's right. They did a great job that time hiding the football and not letting anybody find out exactly who the ball carrier was, and streaking down the field was the Clinton Redskin rusher. He gets 20 on the carry. It'll be first and 10 from the 22-yard line. Here's Feldkamp rolling out. He's going to run with the football. He's to the 20, gets down to about the 18-yard line before they bring him down. He'll pick up about 4. It'll be second down and 6. Now the Redskins are in control, and they look like they are just about ready to put this game away. If they can score one more touchdown here, things are looking real good for the Clinton Redskins. The Redskins lead 15-3 with under 9 minutes to go here in this ball game. Clinton breaks out. Housewright goes wide to the right side. It'll be Arnold in the slot. This time the backfield, Roberts will be at tailback. Goodman at fullback. Feldkamp gives off to the tailback, Roberts. He breaks the tackle. He's to the 10. He's to the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a pickup of 14 and a first down. Roberts doing a great job for the Clinton Redskins that time and getting into the backfield for Deckerville, and it took 4 guys to bring him down, and brings up a big first down and goal to go. First and goal from the 5. To the wide side, Arnold in motion. And here on the option, Feldkamp, he'll run it in. Touchdown! 8 minutes. And it looks like 2 seconds to go in the ball game, and Feldkamp on a big touchdown puts the Redskins on top now by the score of 21-3.
Well, things are looking real good for the Clinton Redskins right now. They just marched right down the field, and a good job of mixing up the plays, good job of blocking once again. We can't give enough credit to that front line for the Clinton Redskins, opening up some big holes there that time for Feldkamp, and he just kept it and dove in for the score.
So Kent will try the point. Feldkamp to hold. Snap is down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 8:02 to play in the ball game, a timeout on the field to score. It is now Clinton 22, Deckerville 3. We'll be back with the Redskin kickoff right after these words.
Stoplight Plaza in Clinton congratulates the Clinton Redskins on their unbeaten season. They are the best. Clinton also offers the best convenience store in the area, Stoplight Plaza, offering all your convenience items and more. They open at 5:30 a.m. Monday through Friday with hot coffee and donuts on your way to work. Their fresh deli offers sandwiches and hot soup, plus you can enjoy their ice cream parlor and get your videos all at one stop. This week, Pepsi in the 8-pack of half-liter bottles is just $1.99 plus deposit. Stoplight Plaza opens 7 days a week in downtown Clinton.
Well, Clinton took the ball on their own 42-yard line and marched right down the field to take command of this ball game with 8:02 to go in the ball game. 22-3 is the score. So they gave up the first score of the game. The Redskins did 3-0, and then ever since that time, John, it's been Clinton all the way.
Yeah, they go 42 yards in 4 plays for the touchdown with Roberts and Arnold picking up big gainers. And Feldkamp getting the final 5 yards for the touchdown. There was Willie Baker to make the stop for a loss back to the 10-yard line. That was Cleveland on the carry. He'll lose 3 back to the 10-yard line. That'll bring up a third down and 20 yards to go.
You know, all this talk about Deckerville having a big line and so on, the Redskins apparently said, so what? Because they've been beating them up pretty good this afternoon. Very quick off the ball and beating the blocks and ending up in the backfield many, many times over this afternoon. So you have to give that Clinton line a lot of credit.
Third down and 20 now for Deckerville. This time Cleveland's on the wing to the left side. Fortuzniak straight back, setting up the screen out in the flat, gets it to Perelski, but he's going to be brought down. Choquette gets him at about the 12-yard line. They pick up only a couple of yards on the pass completion. Ochoa also in on the stop. It'll be a 3-yard completion, and it'll be fourth down, and 4th down and 17 yards to go for a first down for Deckerville.
How many first downs have the Eagles got this afternoon?
Well, they've got a total of 7. Actually, they got more here in the second half than they did in the first half, mostly because of that opening drive in the second half. Perelski will go back to kick it away, and again, Clinton not exactly buying it on a 4th and 17, and this time he's going to kick it.
Almost blocked.
Goes straight up in the air. The Redskins are going to let it bounce. It takes a bit of a Redskin roll. Ochoa might have deflected that kick.
They're going to mark it at the 20-yard line. That's only a 7-yard punt for Deckerville, and now Clinton has it 1st and 10 at the Deckerville 20-yard line. With 5 minutes and 25 seconds to play, we've got some substitutions now. And Deckerville must be saying, what else can go wrong for us guys? You know, 3 hours, they got 3 hours to drive home, and they're going to be a down group after this. Matt Blaisdell, a sophomore, now in at quarterback. He gives off to the first man. He's going to get about 5 yards on the carry. Try and pick up some of the substitutions as we can. That was Brad Aarons. Aarons gains 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Yeah, he's a junior. So, as you said, Scott McNiff getting some of the guys in off the bench, and certainly be able to call this a team victory no matter what happens here. Clinton on top, 22-3, closing minutes of the ball game. Once again, Blaisdell will bring him up. They have a slant to the wide side of the field. Arnold in the slot. He comes in motion to the short side, and they'll give it off to the second man again. He's close to the first down. That's Aarons on the carry once again. He's down to the 10, very close to that first down marker. It'll be close enough for a measurement. And obviously another scorer here would put it away for sure. And looks like it is well, we're getting a nice round of applause here for some of the ball players that are coming out. Looks like it's going to bring up, 2nd down at about 5 to go. They're going to measure for a first down. We're waiting to see if it's enough for a first down at the 10-yard line. It is a first down. It'll be 1st and goal to go from the 10-yard line with 4:27 to play. And I think maybe they could get a first down technically before getting in. They get a real down that close. This time they break out. Full house backfield. Blaisdell brings them up. And they give again to Aarons, but we get a flag down on the play. Illegal procedure against Clinton. That's their 5th penalty for 50 yards in the ball game. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making the broadcast possible this afternoon, including Kucher Oshalak Funeral Home of Clinton and Tecumseh and Hardwoods of Michigan, located here in Clinton. Also would like to remind you that we're going to have the Lenawee Tire and Supply Player of the Game, brought to you by Lenawee Tire, right after this ball game is all over. Full house tee as Blaisdell at quarterback. He gives it off to Aarons again, straight ahead, and again the flag goes down. So it's obviously that Clinton's doing something wrong out of the backfield spot. It's going to be another procedure call against the Redskins. Well, that's about the only thing that stopped the Clinton Redskins this afternoon, I guess. If Deckerville can't do it, some of these motion penalties might do it. Stoppage of play right now. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Another 5-yard walk-off, so now it's 1st and goal from the 20 for Clinton. As we have 4:02 to play in the game, but the clock now starts and is moving. The Redskins on top by the score of 22-3. This time they come up with a slot to the right side, wide side of the field, and we get motion again. Flags down all over the place. Now the officials will confer on the play. Offside against Deckerville is the call. So that'll move it back to the 15 as we trade penalties here.
May take a while to play this last 5 minutes here, John.
But the clock will move now with 3:35 left. Again, the Redskins will come out. This time they're in the full house tee. Blaisdell over center. And he's on the option. And he pitches it out. Looking for some running room. 15 down to about the 13-yard line. Rance Langler on the carry, gets about 3 yards.
3-yard gain will be second goal from the 13.
So they'll mark it at the 13, and we'll call it second and goal from there. Under 3 minutes down to play. Blaisdell brings him up again to the full house tee, and he'll give it straight ahead to Aaron. He gets it down to about the 10-yard line. So he'll pick up 3, and that'll bring up a third down and goal from the 10.
Well, the Clinton Redskins are just about ready to do something they haven't done, and that is enter the second round of playoff action. And as we said, that'll either be in the name of the Morenci Bulldogs or the Manchester Flying Dutchmen, and those two teams meet tonight in Manchester, and we'll have that game for you right here on WLEN.
Slot to the right, short side of the field. In motion is the wingman. They hand it off to the first man straight ahead. He doesn't gain any yardage. Brought down right about the line of scrimmage. That was Aaron's on the carry. They're going to mark him back at the 11, so he'll lose a yard. And that'll bring up a fourth down now. And go to go. We could have a field goal try by Clinton. The ball at the 11-yard line. And Choquette will try. Feldkamp will hold. Ball will be spotted at the 18. A 28-yard attempt, a low snap. Feldkamp going to have to throw the ball. He makes the completion to Housewright, but they bring him down shy of the first down. Picks up about 4 yards on the, make it 5 yards on the completion. And Deckerville will take over on downs. First and 10 at about their own 8-yard line.
Well, I saw some real good sportsmanship out there just a moment ago. Deckerville, of course, with their doppers down right now, and Peruski put the hit on Feldkamp as he released the pass, and after the play was all over, helped him up and gave him a good pat. So good show of sportsmanship there for the Deckerville Eagles, who have got to be really have the wind out of their sails with the Clinton with a big lead here, 22-3 in the fourth quarter.
Ortuzniak is straight back to pass. Now he rolls out to the right, looking for someone in the flat. He'll run with it. He's to the 10, to the 15, to the 16-yard line. He picks up about 8, maybe 9 yards on the carry.
45 seconds.
Clock moving with 45 seconds to play in the game. A gain of 8. And that'll be second down now and 2 yards to go. 30 seconds down to play in the game. Wolf on the wing to the wide side of the field. And here comes the inside counter to the second man. And he's got the first down. That's Ortuzniak. Out to the, from the 16, they mark it out to the 24. That's a gain of 8. First and 10. The clock is moving with 17 seconds to go now.
And the Clinton fans are on their feet, enjoying what the Redskins have done here this afternoon in their home field. And probably the last play of the ball game, 5 seconds to go.
Here's Ortuzniak, handing it off to Cleveland, looking for some running room wide. He's to the 20, 25, to 30, to 35, to 40, to 45. He's to midfield. They finally run him out at the 45-yard line. That's going to end the ball game. A 30-yard pickup there. The final score, it is Clinton 22, Deckerville 3. We'll be back with our Lenawee Tire player of the game right after this timeout.
Applying for a home mortgage at some places can be a little confusing.
Okay, now give us your complete credit history, annual salary, and kids' report.